Good day, everyone in YouTube world. Today, what I've got going on is had a subscriber and a friend of mine asked if I could show him my foundry. So since I hadn't melted in the last few days, here's my nice new hat I'd been wearing. It rained yesterday. I didn't want to wear it in the rain, so I wore this cruddy old turd. I figure I'm gonna just start maybe here. It's kind of where all the crap kind of starts. You have to try not to make too much fun of me. You know, everything's just kind of hand built or scavenged or anything. I got a few different copes and drags. There's one right there, and I got a littler one here. I never really finished it. A few little, there's like some brass and stuff there, but I have a little stove that I can use to melt my lead, or if it's just little bits of zinc, you know, that works on zinc too. It's not as well on zinc because I can't get it quite hot enough to get, well, you can't melt whole lots of zinc with that. Here's an old, I don't know, I call them pots, but I think they call them, oh crud, whatever. I can't think of the names of the things right now. Sorry guys, but this one I made several years ago. It's not too bad. I mean, it still works. I'm gonna have to one of these days replace this little hook on the back. This is just steel. I have another piece of pipe back here. It's stainless steel, and if I need to make another one of these pots, I can. I've got a little mold here. I don't know, it's cast iron mold. I'm not quite sure what it was originally for, but I use this for my zinc. So when I melt zinc, I make it in this mold, so that way I can tell, you know, what zinc is. And like, here's my zinc pile. There's some zinc pieces that I have to, some of it I still gotta melt and some of it I don't, but there's an old skull dealie. Got a few cupcake pans. These are aluminum, all that I'm just gonna melt. This is zinc there. A few extra little spoons or whatever to be able to clean the stuff out. I've got crap, sand in that bucket. In that bucket I have it's clay and sand together, so I can ram in these copes and drags there. And we'll go here. Let me go ahead and I'll be right back with you. Hold on. Alright, let's put that on my other hat. It's not as good a hat as this, but I'm still breaking this one in. So I'll just put it on this for now, so I can have a little bit of hands-free action, I guess. When I come out here, I don't know if I'll need it, but I got a couple propane thingies. Got a fresh one. That one's gonna be old, so I'm gonna trade it in. I don't think I have anything over there. Just more junk. Here, let me go ahead and just move this thing first. There's a bunch of sloppy gunk. I made a hell of a mess cleaning up metal. Here's a new scoop I made the other few weeks ago. It gets hot. It isn't as good. I need to probably take this and make it out a little thicker metal. As you can tell, it gets hot real fast. And it's just for cleaning out the stuff. Since this thing is so big, it makes it so I can reach down inside of it. So I have that scoop, and I have this scoop, and then I have this from my old furnace. These will slip into that little pot, and so I can pick it up. And so somewhere. Obviously, I am really organized here. Probably just the way you want to be when you're carrying hard metal. Got a lot of aluminum to melt. I mean, look at all this aluminum I gotta melt. That whole bucket's full of aluminum. Dang. Well, wherever that piece is, which I can't see. But anyway, there's the fan. I still gotta I'm gonna get a valve and a regulator to hook onto here, and then my first harebrained idea is, hey, I can get this valve for like $5, you know, and the regulator is like 70, you know. So I thought, hey, I'll do this. And what I'd do is I could, you know, be able to open this up and then adjust my gas here, and then be able to shut it off real fast here, you know, like say it's burning and say, oh, I want to get in it, and be able to shut it off. I got a couple plug-ins just in case I want to run a grinder or something while I'm out here. This is my on-off switch for the fan itself, and I made it a 3-pull thingy that's nothing right here because I figured I could put in a another switch to run a like a fuel pump, because my thought was somewhere in here on this burner, put in a line in here and be able to burn diesel fuel or oil or something, you know, and still be able to use my fan to help blow out, and then, you know, have a pump to pump fuel out. Here's the furnace, I guess. It's got a little foot pedal down here. You can push on the foot pedal and it raises the lid so that you can open the lid up. I'm not real impressed with this refractory crap. I mean, it's not holding together the way I would have thought it would have, and I should have just made some homemade stuff. But last time when I was in the furnace or melting, I ran out of fuel, and now I got a pot full of frozen aluminum, and there's probably a crap load of stuff down at the bottom, just so you can see it all, I guess. Little hole in the bottom. I figured what I could do is, if when I wanted to make like a lost wax, I'd be able to, one, this is a safety hole just in case most of these pots, real ones, are made out of like clay, or not, yeah, maybe some clay and graphite and so forth, and if they ever broke, I didn't want it filling up the bottom of my deal, so I got a hole in the bottom so that it can go through. And I would be able to take my let's say I wanted to make a skull or something out of wax and put a shell over it. This could serve as a dual purpose. I could stick it over there, catch my wax from the hole dripping through, and be able to vulcanize the shell. And the other thing my furnace will do is, you can take this handle, and I made this so that when I get the ceramic, I guess they're not ceramic, but I wish I could think of the name off the top of my head, but the ceramic thingamaddigger bobbers, you know, you might not be able to grab them from the top as easy, so you can grab this handle right here and pick this up, put it up like that, and I'd be able to, you know, I don't have the little grabbers or anything, but be able to reach in this way and pick it up and out. That's about it, bud. That's nothing real fancy here. It's all homemade. Well, except like the little motor and, you know, some of these things. You know, I don't homemade that. I had to buy some of this, but, you know, just mainly all homemade. This was a 100-pound propane tank, an old 100-pound propane tank. I can't remember the width or anything, but, you know. I should adjust it some more. I gotta fiddle with it, you know, this thing moves around a little bit, but with this here, I haven't, and since it's just the steel one, I haven't been opening up the belly. But you know, you can just reach down in there like so and hook in like that and pick it right up. See? Set it right down. I don't know how much metal's in there. Quite a little bit. And there's a pour stick somewhere. Not a pour stick, but another piece I kind of semi-made. Should have been right here. I need to paint it, I guess. It's a little hook to grab the bottom of my dealer digger bobber. My pot. Oh well. But that's it. That's all I got so far. We'll be possibly, you know, making some more stuff a little later. Maybe a different grabber. Though that one's working pretty good, so I probably won't do another grabber. Yeah, that's probably it. I was thinking about building some like some sort of sand thingy, so I don't have to touch the sand as much, because I've been playing with that foam, and you know, the foam just like there, it's inside that bucket and inside those wooden, I don't know, I guess you wouldn't call them a cope and drag, but kind of, I don't know what you'd call it, but them 2 boxes, and I'm gonna got enough, I don't have any 2x4s, but enough things to go from there. And that's it. It's pretty simple. It's nothing fancy for sure. And hopefully, as I keep going, I'll be able to keep building to more tools. Like I said, I'm gonna get that valve maybe this week. I keep saying that, but you know, I don't know. Hopefully, maybe I'll, you know, like maybe, I don't know, I'll put some money on that card or something and try to get that ordered this weekend. And it'll help me regulate that gas a little bit more. I think I went through quite a little, well, not quite, I did go through quite a little bit of gas, and I only melted like, gosh, 100 pounds of aluminum. And I know that sounds like a lot, but it really isn't that much. And I went through a tank, and I think I'm probably getting a little, I'm probably putting a little bit too much gas to it, because I can fill that pot up, like that metal there that's in there, when I crank it up within, geez Louise, I mean, the other day it was like 3 minutes and it was melted and ready to pour. And I think I just got it cranked up a little too hot. So if I get that regulator, I can get it down to where I'm only, you know, I don't know, I have to experiment a little there, but you know, maybe release 6-8 pounds. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, I guess. Just learning. My last one was charcoal, so this was a lot different. This fan feels good. My OnlyFans page, if you want to see that. It's OnlyFans. But that's what I have for you. I'm trying to think. I don't have, I mean, I've got some borax and stuff. I think that's really all I think that's all I have, buddy. Yeah, I think that's it. I know it's pretty simple, but I'm just getting back into the melting. So, you know, like these things, I'm gonna get some investment so I can you know, make this like type of thing. I got a friend that I know he's into Star Wars stuff, so how if I made 6 of these, and I could possibly get at least one good one. But I hope you like that. I know that probably isn't quite what you were maybe asking for. Give me some more detail if that's not it, and I will try to make another video for you. Hope everybody's days or weeks went real well, and I hope you have a great and awesome, blessed weekend. And anybody wanting to catch me on a live, I'm on at noon roughly every day during the week. Love to chat with you, and yeah, that's about it, and I will catch you on the flip side.